Hey guys, Youngblood with you, and today I wanted to do something that I haven't done in a while, and that's just a quick channel update with you regarding some items that are coming up and some stuff I wanted to get your opinions on. Now let's go ahead and just start it off with a few non-Star Citizen topics, specifically a whole different game, and that's going to be No Man's Sky. Now I asked this question on Twitter, but I didn't get a whole lot of responses, but No Man's Sky is now in pre-order status, and I wanted to see who has interest in seeing content on that game when it comes out. Now, if you haven't heard of the game yet, it's an entirely procedurally based, space-based universe where you can explore, fight, document your finds, all sorts of different things. Fidelity-wise, it's nowhere near where Star Citizen is going to be, graphically, but the game does look really interesting. Now, personally, I'm a little on the fence regarding buying this game, but if there's enough interest from you guys, I'll absolutely pick it up just to kind of work in another game. Now, you never have to worry about this taking the place of Star Citizen, as this has obviously become my base game, my core game, and my primary game, and it will be for the next several years at a minimum. But if you do want to see No Man's Sky, I wanted to give you guys what you wanted to see. So please, let me know in the comments if you lean one way or another, and if there is enough interest there, then I'll plan on go ahead and picking that up, especially if there are some extra benefits there. On a different note, within the next week or two, I'm going to be receiving two new peripherals, both by Corsair, and they're going to be the Strafe RGB keyboard and the Saber RGB mouse. Now, both of these have fully customizable color schemes, so if all works as planned, not only am I going to be reviewing the functionality and overall quality of the new equipment and comparing it to some of the stuff that I'm already doing today, but I'm also going to go ahead and try and showcase how they can kind of fit into the Star Citizen universe, specifically utilizing some of that RGB customization. So stay tuned for those. I'm aiming for probably end of next week on those, depending on when I actually get them and how long some of the setup and actual testing takes. Next up, getting back to Star Citizen, I'm about to set up my alt account to conduct the seedier side of the Star Citizen universe, mostly with piracy, smuggling, and other illicit deeds. And like I've mentioned in other videos before, based on the reputation system that the game is going to have, it's going to be really important to keep these two different sides of the game isolated, because I don't want to bring unwanted attention and maybe retribution to the STLYoungblood character, who's generally going to be a good guy, based on that guy doing bad acts just to showcase them in video. So I'm going to have two separate accounts. So with that in mind, I'm tossing up the naming rights of the character over to my patrons. So if you're already a patron on Patreon, there's a post on my page allowing you to suggest names right now. So head on over there and go ahead and give me your suggestions. I'm going to take the most popular ones and then put them in and give everybody a vote. If you have interest in helping to name the character, or you just want to become a patron of the channel, there's a link in the description and the banner of the channel, as well as an annotation about now on the screen somewhere. And I'll probably be creating this character within the next week or two, so get your suggestions in now. And just so you guys know, with that Patreon page, everything that I'm generating is being funneled back into the game or my channel in some way or fashion. So once that pirate footage goes up, I do have a request from everybody though, and that's to try and realize the purpose of why I'm putting that footage up. It's there to showcase all aspects of the game and try and provide you with the best and most comprehensive coverage of the game that I can, and as well as expanding the audience and hitting as many people as I can. So if it's anything like Elite Dangerous was, people thumbs down to the piracy videos like crazy, even considering I was a relatively polite and generous pirate when I took up that side of the game. I think most of those folks were just kind of random people that found it through YouTube searches and not necessarily subscribers, but it is something that I ask for you guys to keep in mind when you start seeing those videos, as I'm not necessarily praising piracy. I'm trying to provide all the aspects of the game as I possibly can, and the footage that I showcase to you guys. And the final note for today, I wanted to go ahead and engage the community and try and get your feedback on what you want to see from the channel next. The star map videos are a lot of fun to do, but they are kind of predicated on having the galactic guides that are released for the systems that I want to do. So while there may be plenty of systems that I haven't discussed to this point, the information in the lore hasn't necessarily been released. So I'm expecting to see the frequency on those videos coming out starting to fall off a little bit as I close in on the end of the provided updates. Now, I'm going to continue to do them as they release more of those guides, so I can continue to kind of provide that information to you all, but I'm limited by what's currently available from CIG. So with that in mind, what would you like to see and kind of take place of those videos? Would you want to see more lore videos with background information? Do you want to see more just gameplay? I'm really up for just about anything if I can make it work. So if you have needs or requests, get them in, and I'm going to go ahead and try and work it into the rotation. And then I guess lastly, just a heads up on what's coming. I already mentioned the keyboard and mouse review coming up later in the week. I'm probably going to be doing a more detailed Starfarer walkthrough. I know I kind of had to haul ass through it to get it to you guys in 15 minutes so you guys could see it pretty quickly. I may even kind of break it down by pieces of the ship just to get a little bit more detailed information. I'm going to be doing a What's New in 2.3 video and giving you guys some updated impressions, especially as we get more PTU releases. And there's another star map video that's rendering that we'll get out there here pretty soon, probably tomorrow. And I think that's probably it. So if you guys have questions on any of this, please let me know. Otherwise, I love interacting with you guys. I appreciate you being here. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have yourselves a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.